if you hit the record button, it will save it into your
Okay, it's
desktop.
It says it's recording.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I see that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then when you can access the recording, if you wouldn't mind just posting it in the event
Okay.
for a replay, that'd be great.
Usually just like pop up in a file or something, or
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
It'll go into a folder in your hard drive.
Okay.
There's a video on the Zoom kind of library on how you can access it. It's pretty easy, but I wouldn't be able to sit here and explain it to you.
Sounds good.
Okay, so confession time. You guys ready for this? When I first started my first round of 21 Day Fix, I went into the Team Beachbody website and I did that whole setup wizard, where you put in your before picture and all that, and measurements and all that stuff. And it started like prompting me to log a workout, and I got so confused because I thought that whatever was coming up in the workout calendar in Team Beachbody, that's what I was supposed to do for my fix. So after I did the total body cardio for day 1 and I died. And then the next day I'm looking on there and I remember writing to Jenny Beauregard, what workout do I do? What workout? And it's right on my pamphlet, right? But I was so overwhelmed. So I finally found my way back to the pamphlet, and that's when I let the tracker thing go because I got really confused by it. So I didn't even pay attention. And then when you mentioned the tracker in our health bet group, I was like, what tracker? What tracker? This tracker thing sounds amazing. I'm so stupid that way. So Angela, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can show us, and I'm hoping you show us that tracker and the meal planning.
Okay. So I just do the share screen and desktop. And I'm clicking on it and, oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, let me get out of that right there. I don't need that. Okay, so you want me to just go through the tracker real quick?
Sure, and whatever else you would like to show us.
Okay, well, I'll start with my dashboard because that is where the tracker is. So you'll have your name up here in the corner. And I put some stuff in my profile, but I don't have a whole lot in there. So that's not super important, but the progress and goals right here is where you do the tracking. So this comes up and there's a tutorial video if you want to watch it. But right here is where you can log all of your measurements. And so this was my starting column from way back when I first started. And then obviously I use the tracker quite a bit. So it has all the way back from March when I started. And at first I didn't really log these things. I just put my weight in. But as I got to my first, I think this was where I started my very first actual round because I had started working out before I had the meal plan. I put everything in there. And so by the time I get to now, I have, this is like my best column right here. I really like this one. I've gained a little bit back in all the columns on this, but this one right here is muscle. And I know that because that was when I did the Fix Extreme. So you can see your measurements going up or down or whatever you want them to do. So I like this because this is my motivator. I want to see if I can make the numbers move more so on this than on the scale.
Yeah.
And so there's a body fat percentage here. And for a long time, I didn't have the little pincher thingy. I have one now, but I didn't have one before. So there's a tool up here you can use, and it's under Get Fit. And there's a fitness tools. And if you click on that, you can do fitness tracker. I think this is where, nope, that's not it. Dang it, I just had it.
Yeah, there's a link to it. I saw a body fat calculator.
Yeah. Fitness tools.
Do you use that tracker, the month by month and side by side measurement thing?
I did when I first started. I haven't used it in forever.
Oh, I had no idea that was there.
Yeah. And it's like, it's super cool because
There it is.
body fat calculator. Because once you start putting stuff in there, then it's like, I don't know, for me it's super motivating. Even now that I've done I don't know how many rounds of anything, I usually start measurements like when I start a new round and then take them at the end just to kind of see where it moved. So it has like a healthy weight calculator, so you can see where you want to be, where you should be for your height and weight for your BMI. But it also has the body fat calculator, and you can put it's really simple. You put your waist, weight, gender, and your age in here. If you know what your body fat tester is, you can add that, but if not, you don't have to, and then you calculate it. So like let's see, 30, and then 130 and 33. Got a lot of threes.
Can you show me what's under that body fat tester when you toggle those arrows? Red body fat tester. I'm pointing to my screen, like you can see.
Okay. Like right
Yeah.
here?
Yeah. What do you click on that?
So if you click on that, you can use the little pinchers and you put your millimeters in there. So like
Oh, okay. So from where?
So like this is where your pinchers, like when you pinch,
Yeah, but from where in the body, like here or in the waist, or
when you do it like right here.
okay, in front of the pelvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, the iliac, abdominal, whatever that is. Okay.
Right. So I tried it just to see, and I calculated it without this in here, and it came out the same as when I put it in.
Cool.
So it's fairly close. So you can kind of track your body fat there too.
Perfect.
Log it in on the other one. So that's cool. And then the other, I don't know, is there any questions about that or anything you want me to talk about more?
I'm just excited to know that that's there because I've never used that. And I've never used that body fat calculator. So I'm really excited to direct people there because
it's super cool, especially if you don't have the pinchers. It's really close.
Yeah, that's great. And whatever takes the attention off of the scale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that scale will just screw you up. It was such a profound moment at Summit year before last, when Autumn said, I want every single scale out of everybody's house. Because that can really get in your way.
Right.
As we know on these programs, the muscle builds up like that. If you're doing the intense workout and you're eating well, that muscle grows. And the number on that scale will not do what you're expecting it to do necessarily. But that doesn't mean that things aren't happening. So, okay, cool. Do you use the workout tracker?
So let's see, I don't use it because it's like I've already got my own thing going, so I don't really, are you talking about the let me just go back here. So are you talking about this guy right here? Yeah, I never use that. I don't know, like I guess it's helpful maybe if you're not on a specific plan maybe. But yeah. I've never really tried. Like one day I went in there and was like, I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna worry.
Yeah, I think it can set you up for like random things. It'll customize random workouts. Okay. Mm-hmm. And what else on this do you really enjoy using?
I like the Eat Smart. Okay, so you can access the blogs and stuff from here, which you can just type that in Google and find the Beachbody blog if you want to. But the thing that I think is cool is if you are, no matter what meal plan you're doing, you can go to My Meal Planner. And I've already put all my information in here. So I'm on the personalized meal plan for balanced slim down for 2,100 calories. And so you just go to this meal plan wizard and you type in all your stuff, what program you're doing and what goals you have. And then it'll set this up for you. And then when you go there, it gives you what you can have for each day for breakfast, snack, lunch, and to stay in those calories. And so like when I can't figure out, like I'm tired of eating the same thing, or I've like maxed out my tolerance for a fixate recipe, I come here and I'm like, oh, okay. So I might not stick to this exactly, but I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I haven't had Chipotle steak lettuce wraps or anything in a while. So I'll click that one, and that might be my protein and a green for the day or something. So, and a yellow if I use the rice. So that kind of
go ahead and click on that recipe. Let us see what.
Yeah. So
okay.
You get the ingredients, you get the prep. Sometimes it'll give you like, if there's multiple things under one, it'll give you all the recipes in like a list. And then it gives you the nutrition facts here. So you can kind of look through and see if it's what you're really wanting. Gives you the prep time and how long it takes to make and what other people have rated the recipe. So that's kind of cool.
But it did not give a container count.
No, they don't. I haven't seen any that have container counts on them.
It's on the blog, the recipes do have container counts.
Right. And I think that's the one that would be like one thing that might be more difficult for beginners if they tried this, like, and were wanting to count their containers. But I think if you have used containers for a while and understand how they work really well, then you can just go in here like I do and just pick out things that you might want. Or like sometimes because I eat a lot of almonds as a snack, and sometimes I get tired of that as a protein. So this just kind of gives me like other ideas for snacks and stuff like that. So
can you click on one of the recipes that has a picture?
Sure.
Do the picture ones take you to a recipe from the blog or just the same?
It's just the same.
Okay.
But see, they have everything there, like all 3 recipes there.
Oh, yeah.
So
have you cross-checked to see if these recipes are also on the blog?
I haven't. I have not tried that to see.
Yeah, I wonder. I'll go in and play with this because that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then over here you can find you can make a shopping list on this corner. So like if you go here, and this would be for all your meals if you did the plan exactly what you would need to get at the grocery store which that's quite a bit. I wouldn't want to necessarily get everything, but it has all you need for the stuff. So
Amber, is this something you knew that was here all along? Am I just the newcomer to this party?
I had no idea about this. I'm amazed.
That's cool. Angela, would you go back to the screen where it shows all your meals?
Uh-huh.
And click on edit underneath one? What happens, like if I don't want asparagus leek frittata on Sunday, what happens if you click edit?
I can, let's see, you get, let's say I want to add item to breakfast. So I might I can make it meatless if I want to. And then I can just choose one to add in there and do it that way. I could add a specific food, or I could add a favorite recipe that I have. So there's that. And also, if you don't like the meal plan it gives you, you can change the meal. Well, there was a place, I'm not quite sure where it was. I think you can, nope, that's a swap out. I saw it the other day and now I'm not exactly sure, but there's a place where you can like edit your week. So like if you don't like what's in that week, you can get a new plan for the week. So, but so this is breaking it down by the day, and it kind of shows you your stuff here, but it's not the same as the containers really. But if you go to change the meal plan or calorie level, it'll take you back. It'll take you back to the wizard, and you can do a different one. And these are the plans that they have, so it's kind of cool.
I am so impressed with this. I can't wait to just go in and play with it for a while.
It's kind of fun. Like I kind of noticed it at the beginning, but then I just forgot about it. And then I just like probably 3 or 4 months ago started going back and getting in here again. But like the other thing that I thought was kind of cool is if you go over here too, you can see the dining out guide. And so like if you went to Latin American cuisine, it gives you the healthier choices and what to eat sparingly. So it's kind of a good idea maybe for beginners or even for me, because sometimes I'm like, wait, this is beans, this should be fine. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
What else do you use from the website that you find yourself going to?
Let's see. The other thing I use is there's the Michi's ladder, which you talked about last time. So sometimes I check that, like if there's a vegetable that is maybe a root vegetable or something, and I'm not really sure which category I would put it in, like I kind of see if it's even healthy or not. But the nutrition tips is good. Like it has recipes in it from the blog, and then like tips for buying healthy food. So it's kind of like their blog. But there's cool stuff in there that I check sometimes for recipes. When I'm doing a challenge group, I get stuff from here to stick in the challenge group a lot. So, like the meal prep ideas. This is where I got the meal prep ideas for the kids' lunches, the lunch hack. So, and then of course you can, like, this is the blog, so like you can look through here and get ideas for different stuff too. So I like the beach body blog too. I use it a lot. And that's kind of about it for, want more recipe? Sign me up. I'm already signed up. That's about all I really use the website for. So, I mean, shake recipes, but those I keep my calendars that I got on the first ones hanging on my refrigerator, so I've never like really had to look up Shakeology recipes.
Yeah. Neat.
Yeah. So
Very cool.
that's what I use it for. I don't know if there's other things that I still haven't found, but those are the tools that I think are the coolest. So, and I think this is cool too, because once you start logging your stuff, once you hit your goals, boom, it fills all the way up.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good.
So I could set new goals, but which I do, I just don't reset them in there. So.
Yeah. I love that. I'm going to start using that visual tracker and just having the side-by-side information.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, what are you thinking? What do you see here?
Sorry, I had it muted because our dogs are playing.
It's okay.
I didn't know any about this. I don't never go to the eat one.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna start doing that.
Yeah,
I like how it does like your whole week though. That would help like planning meals.
Oh yeah.
Like for everybody.
Yeah, and it seems really intuitive too. Like I've used some of those meal planner things before, and it's been, a little complicated or glitchy. And thanks, buddy. And no, that's awesome. Thank you very much.
Plus, it might be a way to get. Sorry.
There's one thing I don't use, but it's on here too. So if you were doing like Body Beast or something like that, you could use the fitness stats and do your resting heart rate, how many pull-ups you start with, and all that stuff. So it's like a strength fitness test that you could do. I don't have access to a gym either, so that would be something you probably want a gym to do But if you have challengers that need a place to track that kind of stuff, you can take them here too. So there's always that. And that's under the progress and goals too.
Very cool. I did not know that was there. I guess I need to watch this tutorial video.
Yeah.
Learn. You know, one thing that's overwhelming about this site is that it's all encompassing and it's almost too much, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for you to share the parts of it that you do use, because there's so much for everybody. And at one point I had gone under the videos tab. Angela, can you just open up that videos tab, please? And I'd gone to the, let's see, the VIP workouts.
Oh, Mom, you lied to me. You talked about
Sorry. Okay, and from here, scroll down a little bit. They occasionally they put on videos, and right at the very beginning, yeah, they've got videos down underneath here that I got some kind of fun ideas from when I was in between rounds. So that's something that can be neat if you're like, I'm wanting to try out one of these people, but I'm not up for investing in it.
Oh yeah.
You know? It's a nice place to kind of see if the personality of the trainer is going to work for you, and their intensity and their, you know, just the way they communicate.
Yeah. Do you know if these are available for non-member, like just the straight, not the club members, but?
You know, that's a good question. What I do when I'm not sure is I sign out.
And then check it.
I check it without being logged in.
That's cool.
You know, so that's always an easy way to do that. So cool. Well, do either of you guys have any questions?
I can't think of anything.
This is awesome. Well, so for next week, I was thinking about showing you guys what I do on Teamsy.
Oh, that's cool.
The website that's finally got me like organized to the point where I'm reaching out to prospects every day. I'm reaching out to customers every day, to coaches every day. I'm adding and inviting every day. And yeah, it's kind of neat. You get a 30-day free trial, and my free trial is almost up. And just in the last 10 days since I've been using this, I have seen such a difference in my total volume and in my commissions too. And just the fact that I finally feel like I have a system that's organized. It's quite an investment. If you do sign up, it's like, it's $30 a month. It's $29.99 a month, unless you do an annual. And the annual comes out to, I think you pay like $300, so it comes out to like $24.99 a month. Of course, that's tax deductible, you know, at the end of your business year. But so I have until October 7th for my free trial to be up. But so far, I have never had my son's dropping things upstairs. I have never had the kind of success just keeping organized and talking to people and reaching out to people, and I'm amazed at the ease which I'm doing it. And so I'm going to put it out there. I watched the video about it today, and the 30-day free trial is great to go along with like a challenge group. You know, if you've got some new challengers, especially discount coaches and whatnot, get them on that just to try, and then they can always cancel out. You don't put your credit card in when you do the 30-day free trial, so it's not like you're locked in. So, but I want to show you guys because it's pretty cool. And if you have a pen and paper system that works for you, fantastic. But I've probably over the last year and a half tried 10 different systems, and none of them had me doing consistent work. So I'm excited about it. Literally, it's your power hour, and you get it done within about 20, 30 minutes.
That's cool.
Max. So that's what next week's call is going to be about.
I started to sign up for it, and I don't know if I did or not, but then I saw like all this stuff you had to enter into it, and then I just quit. So,
You mean like downloading your contacts and stuff?
yeah.
That if you watch the tutorial, it takes like no time at all.
Okay.
The longest download was to convert your Facebook friends contact list into a zip file onto your desk drive. Mine took about 20 minutes. That's because I'm up a couple thousand people, you know.
Yeah.
But that was the longest wait that I had. Bringing over my Beachbody customers and bringing over my Beachbody coaches, no time at all. And the videos are really easy. It was a little awkward when I first got doing it, but I stuck with it and I watched a bunch of the videos in the library. And then the thing I love about it is that it shows you how many people, based on whatever money amount you said is your financial goal for the year, it tells you how many contacts you need to make every day
Cool.
in order to move that way. So now I just follow my little tracker on there.
Nice.
So I'll show you all of that, and then you can give it a try if you want. Like I said, I haven't, I can't see myself saying nah, because it's working for me, and my other systems weren't working. This just gives me the motivation to do it. And if I can turn that power hour into a 20-minute get in, get out kind of thing. And I've always just struggled with like doing that first reach out, because I feel like I come across like, hey, come to Beachbody, which I really want to be able to say it that way. But and they actually have like suggestion scripts right in there, and it's just easy.
Cool.
It really is easy. So I want to show you how I've been doing it, and then on another call I might have somebody like Tanya Griss or Robin Lodell come and do a guest one, because I think that they have gotten really far into it. So, okay.
Okay.
And I just got the notification that we've got 10 minutes left for my free meeting, because I'm still on the free subscription. So, all right, Miss Amber, anything else from you, my dear?
Not that I know of.
No? Well, so I'd like for you, Amber, to be thinking, I know that you're in Nicole Cade's downline, right?
Yeah.
I'd like for you to just think about something that you would like to share, and use this as kind of like a cutting your teeth on hosting a meeting opportunity. Okay? If you'd like to, and you can invite people or, you know, prospective clients or whatever. I'd like to do the one next week on Teamsy. But if you kind of like get the feeling like, you know what, I'd like to talk about this, I can make you a co-host. And then if you want to do a screen share, a desktop share, I can, like I just did with Angela, move over the hosting rights to you. Sound good?
That'll be
All right. So think about what you'd like to.
Yeah, that's great.
Date. I'm going to keep this Wednesday between 6:15, 6:30 start time. And like I said, the longest we'll ever go is 45 minutes, because I don't want to pay for Zoom. And the meetings are free as long as you keep it under that timeline. So, okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds
Oh,
good.
thank you guys. And thank you, Angela. Good job.
Oh, yay. You're welcome.
Okay. So when you get to this recording, if you wouldn't mind loading it up in the event page, and then I'm going to scooch it and save it over in my